C.L. Harmon is a soulful writer whose words heal, awaken, and inspire. His mindsets reflect deep truth, emotional clarity, and spiritual wisdom. Discover the most powerful 15 truths from C.L. Harmon, where emotion meets wisdom and healing begins.
Hey everyone.
Number
C.L.
1.
Harmon. I haven't got to make any videos in the last few months. I've had a lot going on. Wanted to jump back in today and read a couple of mindsets from my book, Climbing Out of Hell. This is available on Amazon, and it's full of really good positive quotes, really inspire and help people feel better. So I hope these will help you in some way. Every day we should bury our dead. With each new sunset, we should reflect upon the previous hours and know we have bid farewell to that which has died in our lives. We should never allow the spirits of yesterday to become ghosts which haunt us today. Cover that with dirt which drains the zeal from your life, and plant within that soil that which is born to give you the most out of life. And
Number
second
2.
one for today. Falling apart is just falling together in a new creation. And yes, it's painful. Crashing through barriers often is. But what is being created is something that has never been in existence. Your despair and despondency are new pieces to a different you. Don't worry about holding yourself together, but instead focus on falling into a better version of you. Enjoy these. And again, these are from my book, Climbing Out of Hell, which is available on Amazon as well as other platforms. So search it on Amazon or search the title or C.L. Harmon if you're interested. I appreciate you listening, and I will hopefully be doing more of these in the upcoming days. Thank you. Hey everyone, C.L. Harmon.
Number
I'm gonna
3.
read a mindset from my book, Climbing Out of Hell. Hope you enjoyed this.
There will be days in our lives when we are blind, because where we are going must be led by someone else. There will be hours we are deaf, because what is being spoken around us is detrimental to our purpose. There will be moments when we are without a voice, because our words may destroy more than build. There will be seconds we are utterly lost, without direction, because it is the responsibility of others to find us. But it is because of these absences we become whole. Without them, we are fragments of our choices, void of faith, the sixth sense which connects us to our Creator.
So that's from my book, share a new
Number
book with you,
4.
not published. Hope you enjoy this as well. There's a good chance you will not get what you want most from life. And there is a 100% certainty that you will not get everything you want in life at the same time. No matter the amount of prayer, sacrifice, or dedication, the only thing that is absolute is that the above is true. What is further true is that happiness is free and most people will never take it. Choosing to put good in the world does not mean others will choose the same. And further true is that others with less talent and credentials will reach levels we will not. That knowledge is the key to every type of freedom. Everything in life boils down to one word: acceptance. Simply put, what we choose to accept determines the amount of peace we will have. When we choose, its opposite cannot be true in our lives. If we choose that the world is a loving place, then we cannot accept it as a world of hate. If we choose to live a life of faith, then doubt becomes only a word and not an outcome, and vice versa. And when we choose to believe life is unfair, what is fair will be ignored, so the former is our reality and unfairness becomes our norm. Acceptance is either a prison or a freedom, but it will never be both at the same time. So these were our mindsets for today. I hope you enjoy these. I hope they help in some way. I appreciate you sharing them, watching the videos, telling others about them, checking out the books, purchasing them. You can also find my sets on clharmon.com, and my books are available on Amazon. Thanks for watching the video. I do hope these help. Thanks.
Number 5. Number
The
6.
older I become, the fewer hills I am willing to die on. Not because the fight wouldn't have merit or create change, but because those whom I must fight have no willingness to compromise, are void of humility to accept defeat, and lack the honor to concede they are wrong. This leaves them with only the destruction of the hill to be right. Mindset by C.L. Harmon. Just follow it with, get the full book Climbing Out of Hell is now on Amazon. Link in bio.
Number 7.
The real breakthrough wasn't when life got easier. It was when I saw the darkness for the first time from the inside out. I wrote Chopping Down the Tree of Knowledge for the people who seek the light, but are always just outside its race. This isn't just a book, it's a journey to the sun. Link in bio to get your copy. Chopping Down the Tree of Knowledge by C.L. Harmon.
Number 8. Some people do things their own way because that is the only way which makes sense to them. And others will question their choices because they make no sense to them. But it only takes one person to create a new way no one thought possible. And that new way comes to fruition because to that one person it seemed the only way. Mindset by C.L. Harmon. Why this mindset matters? I wrote this for all the people who live life on their own terms. Those who live on the fringes of what is considered normal. I have spent my life following what is on the inside and not seeking to fit into what is on the outside. The world changes not because of those. In other words, I have always gone my own way, often at great cost and humility. But to me it was a truth that I could not ignore. Those who make the same choice make it because they would prefer to be true to themselves than to the whims of the world. You have one of these choices. You can either follow the crowd or follow your calling, but you can't do both. Choose wisely. Number 9.
Hey everyone, it's C.L. Harmon, and usually I like to read a couple of mindsets from my book Climbing Out of Hell, but tonight I decided to read an excerpt from my book Chopping Down the Tree of Knowledge. So many of us grapple with what feels like God not answering our prayers. I felt that way a lot when I started writing this book a few years ago. And there's some things that have been going on with me lately. I just sort of wanted to revisit some of the things that I wrote at that time, and I thought this sums it up, that my belief is that God doesn't fail us, but that we fail each other. I feel like this explains to some degree how I ended up coming to that conclusion. So the name of the chapter, it's towards the end of the book, is it's called Planting a New Seed. It's a very, very short chapter, so I just wanted to share it with you. Loving and trusting God is a wonderful gift we give ourselves, but what we expect from those gifts should not become quagmires in which we become entangled. I was so frustrated when I began this work that I felt as though I would never escape it. There seemed no way out of it for me if God was not going to help me. I knew that if I could just get God to talk to me, He would tell me the truth. As it turns out, He'd been talking all along, and I wasn't listening. Through this work, I can finally hear Him. The truth is that my failures are partly because of me and partly because of you. And yours are partly due to you and partly due to me. He is not at fault. All I had to do to learn this was to listen. Think of how many windows and doors God opened for you that were shut before you could enter through them because someone didn't have the time or desire to help you. We can't even fathom how many times He has tried to help us find the happiness we seek, but did not come to fruition because someone wasn't listening, or because they believed they knew better than God, and so did what they wanted instead of what they had been advised to do. No one can logically deny that God speaks to us. We need to look no further than our conscience to know this. drowning out his voice or pushing it out of our thoughts doesn't make it non-existent. I can and will continue to listen to God in this new belief system that I am building. But more than this, I will listen harder than ever before because I wish not to be responsible for any unhappiness in your lives. I will do everything in my power not to make you a victim of my free will. I know God will not save you from it. If I choose to ignore Him and allow undeserved misfortune to come your way, I will be to blame, and my conscience will be a fervent reminder of it. We truly are our brother's keepers. This came out of a belief. This whole book is about tearing down and rebuilding of a belief system that we all live by, the ones that we choose and build ourselves. And I believe, although I didn't for the majority of my adult life, that God does so much for each and every one of us, more than we can even really ever begin to understand. And at some point, I believe He just said, you know what, it's time for you to start doing something for each other. You are all my children, which makes you siblings. That means you should help each other. You should do things and consider how your actions and your thoughts not just affect someone else, but how they can actually improve someone's life. You can do something at work that helps someone else get a promotion or accolades for something that they've done. You can support somebody in their endeavors. You can do a lot of things. We can all do things to help others. And I was talking to a friend today about how we are so busy in our lives today. It's almost as though we don't even know or realize that we should take the time to do something for someone else, whether it's paying them a compliment or supporting something that they're doing by purchasing something they're doing or giving them a word of encouragement. It really is an incredible thought to think that I'm responsible for you in a lot of ways, and you're responsible for me in a lot of ways. And that God is not responsible for everything. We have to bear some of the responsibility. And I hope what you take away from this video is that you have all of the power in the universe to help someone. And no one can take that away from you. You have that. That's yours, given to you. I really hope you will consider what I'm saying and try to help someone. Thanks so much for listening. Hey everyone, C.L. Harmon. I wanted to read a couple of mindsets from my latest book, Climbing Out of Hell. But first, I sincerely appreciate those of you who watch those who buy the book, that keep coming back for more of these mindsets. It really does mean a lot. Anyone that creates something makes us feel really good when somebody likes it and enjoys it. So, the thumbs ups and the hearts and everything, they really do mean a lot. Life isn't about fair or unfair, it's about purpose. And that purpose supersedes all else because it is connected to the soul. We are born with it and created for it. But that purpose is a lifelong endeavor, which ultimately means that we, at times, may perceive our lives as being unfair due to being directed in areas we feel we don't wish to go. However, if we understood what impact that purpose has on humanity, we would be in awe as to how little of a sacrifice we were required to give for such an incredible contribution to the betterment of God's creation. And the second one. The monsters are real. They are under the bed and in the closet and in the dark and the light. Feelings such as rage, revenge, hate, and fear create them every day. And the nature of a monster is to destroy peace, to destroy forgiveness, to destroy love and security. In essence, the monsters we create are the monsters we become. But the ones we acknowledge and destroy transform us into what they would have ravaged. I hope you enjoyed these. I hope they help in some way. Again, I appreciate you watching these videos, listening to me read these mindsets. And if you are interested in the book, it's available on Amazon. And again, I truly do appreciate it. Thanks for listening.
Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number
A man
14.
was so disappointed with life and angry with God. Because of it, he became consumed with wanting to know why he wasn't happy. So much so, he killed himself knowing that he would face God and then ask his question. He did. God responded with, "I created happiness and choice. With them you created unhappiness and chose death."
Number
Monsters
15.
are real. They are under the bed and in the closet, in the dark and the light. They feed on our feelings of rage, revenge, hate, and fear. They thrive on peace, forgiveness, love, and security. The nature of a monster is to destroy. We create monsters every day. But the monsters we create aren't the monsters we become. Ones we acknowledge and destroy transform us into what they would have ravaged.